Alright, so as you can see, I hit platinum with Diana, and I'm just gonna explain like how I got to diamond. FYI, I hit diamond in 350 hours as of this recording. I should have, I think I have like 354, but like I hit it yesterday night, and I was like, oh wow, I was like super impressed. I'm not gonna lie, because that's like top 10%. I think of like current Brawlhalla players, and platinum is just freaking above average. So I was like, oh shit, I'm happy. But I know for a fact that like hitting it was a big struggle, because I think I took like probably 2 nights, well not like full on nights, but like probably like 2 nights of probably like 2 hours of just playing ranked to do it. Because like, not gonna lie, playing rank when you're like freaking, I don't know, is like just annoying as hell. It's just like super annoying, to like keeping it honest, because like rank can really tilt you, because you'll find a bunch of like no skill ass niggas. Like, no offense to people who use like lance and great sword, but it's completely no skill, and it's a free way to get the platinum. I main blasters. I call it guns because, you know, guns sounds better. Pew pew, you know. But honestly, everything else is like self-explanatory. Alright, so the first thing that I like took time for me to learn was like spacing. In this video, I recorded this gameplay like 1 AM, so it's pretty shitty. I think I won 2 games. I think I lost this game right now. I'm not really sure, don't really care. It's like 1 AM and I just had to play some experimental. So I was like, whatever, because I needed gameplay for the video. But freaking, the first tip I would say is to go into freaking training mode and just like work on whatever legend you are the best at. Like, before I got to 1400 with maining random, I would go from Diana to Orgrim to, I think, Azuri. Like, every time I would win a game, I would just switch up legends, and that was very inconsistent. I feel like you need to have a main legend that you can 100% rely on, and you feel comfortable using both of their freaking weapons. So I picked Diana, because if I'm being completely honest, I only picked up guns because I played a mobile beta, and I was like really good with just guns because my spacing was insane, and because I could hit D-lat recovery shoot without having to like fucking input too much. Because I'm gonna be honest, I was lazy as hell trying to put input D-lat recovery on my laptop, so I was like, yeah, fuck that. So that's the reason why I picked up guns, and I was like, everything else, like all the gun characters, Cassidy, I suck with hammer. I was not gonna put in the time to get good with hammer. Being completely honest, cross, freaking gaunts are stupid to me. I don't like them. I don't like using them, nor playing against them. Freaking who else? Nyx, Scythe, it's not my strong suit at all whatsoever. Baraza, he's just way too slow. Yeah, my second best would be Axe, 100%. But he's way too slow for me, and I can't space with slow legends. And Vrax, the fucking self-explanatory, it's Lance. Like, no thanks, fuck that. But like I said, I went on a tangent. But freaking, first thing you need to do, have a dedicated legend that you can go in the training room, freaking learn learn like easy low damage true combos, high damage true combos, kill confirms, and things like that. Experiment with their sigs when you can use their sigs instead of just throwing it out. I think in this game I just throw out neutral sig a lot because I just didn't care. But yeah, experiment with the character, figure out which sig will be used in the best situation. Learn true combos, learn kill confirms, things like that. Go into training, just go into training lobby, practice on a bot. Also practice dodges as well, because like if you can set a bot to like up dodge, down, whatever, those kind of dodges, learn that. Also, FYI, if you can, like, learn I'm not gonna edit this out. It's like 2 in the morning and I can't be asked to make a video at freaking, it's whatever. Anyway, FYI, I learned how to spar with people. Like if you can get in a Brawlhalla Discord. I'm in one, and they help, or so they help me like spar. They teach me what I can like get better at, or you can just take the evaluation yourself and figure out, or you can just watch it on replays. I know that was an Exu's video, if I remember watching him. He was like, watch your replays. That is helpful. But also, just another thing with that is that like you also need to figure out, are you good? Can you learn as soon as your opponent dodges multiple ways in like one time? Second tip is to adapt to how your opponent dodges and like how they space themselves. Basically, the opponent's movement. So like what I did, I'm gonna also show 2 games how I got the 2 games that got me to plat, by the way. But like I said, learning your opponent's like movement and how they space themselves is very key to winning, because you can't just be hyper aggressive and just rush, and because they'll just continuously punish you, and that really gets freaking unfun. So learn spacing. I don't care what weapon it is, just learn spacing. It's 100% helpful. And if you can, make sure to pick up on how your opponent moves like as soon as the game starts. Don't do it after the game when you freaking won or lost. Do it mid-game so you can figure, alright, I need to play passive, I need to play aggressive, I can punish this, and figure out just like how they play it and things like that. Because that can really, really well help you. Take the damage lead or just get the freaking stock kill as well. Things like that. Another tip would be to freaking keep a positive mental state. I'm 100% honest on this one. My mental state when I tried to hit diamond, I guess the first time I was like, alright, fuck it, I'm gonna hit diamond. Because I hit 1600, I think like last week, and I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna probably, because I was like, I thought diamond was like 1750 if I'm being completely honest. So I was like, yeah, I'm gonna hit diamond. Not diamond, platinum. Damn, I don't know why I keep on saying diamond. But anyway, keeping a positive mental state when you're playing is like so freaking key. Like, I don't know how many times I've lost like one stock and I've just told myself, oh, I'm gonna fucking lose because this guy's like cancer, or he's using fucking lance, or fuck this kid, he's using guitars, and he just like small shit like that really pisses me off. Just freaking, your mental determines how it sounds really stupid hearing it, but like, believe me, I've had so many games where I just lose my first stock to complete bullshit, and I will fucking lose just the rest of the game because I'm just irritated. I'm like, how to lose to this dog shit ass kid, and it's just dumb stuff like that. So as far as keeping a positive mental, I would say freaking, if you do lose your first stock to like complete bullshit, or just lose your first stock in general, don't freaking like just assume you fucking lost. At least improvise, figure out how your opponent's playing, because your opponent usually has the same like playstyle no matter what. Freaking like, it's you can just easily adapt to it. I guess going back to like the first step. Excuse me. When your opponent would like, I would say, when since this is like an audio file, I'll like get back to this when it's freaking on the replays after this game. But like, just make sure that you don't like just lose your shit after anything stupid. Like, take this game for example. If this was like ranked, I would have definitely been like mad. I was like, how is he in freaking white and I'm already in orange and blah blah. This is bullshit. How am I losing? Things like that can really affect how you play. It sounds very dumb hearing it, but believe me, it's like freaking, it's the key to winning your games, or at least a very important factor in winning games. Because FYI, dumb stuff like just saying you're gonna lose makes you freaking lose, especially if you're sick of like a lot of stuff. Recording this at 2 a.m. was a bad idea, but fuck it, we ball. Another tip, I'd like to improvise is that you can I know I already said it before, but watch your replays, or if you watch X's video, but definitely watch your replays after you win or lose a game, so you can figure out how to adjust, how to space, and how to properly punish. Because granted, you're not gonna be 100% spot on with every single game you hop into. You can always learn on how to play against the opponent, or just smaller things like that. Because every game, you don't know what's going to happen. You could face a freaking godly lance, a godly axe, guitars, you get the idea. And always just, figure out their playstyle, how they play. But just in case if you can't adapt to how they play during it, you can always just watch it after the game, because replays are there for a reason. You gotta figure out, I could have dodged in, I could have dodged out, I could have spot dodged, because, usually when they go for one combo, you can learn, oh, well, I can spot dodge this, or dodge out of that, and then easily win, the next game or something like that. Also, going back to mental, I'm down like a whole clean stock, and I still come back and win this, which is crazy. But yeah, going back to the replays, it's like freaking... Just in case if you go yeah, but I don't know why, but I'm really bad at doing a post commentary, so I just apologize. It's 2 a.m. like I said, and I'm just doing a post com. I'm probably gonna post it anyway, but freaking you should always make sure that you're looking at yourself and your opponent, mostly yourself, because opponents change, and you can change depending on how you alter your playstyle and how you perform with each weapon. I just realized another tip: learn how to not prioritize just one weapon. If you're weak against the other one, what I did, and I'm gonna go to the rank replay with this one. But what I did was that if I ever matched against lance or gauntlets, I'd prioritize bow instead, because my bow, if I get one read, I'll just go for a sidelight, dare, nair, and then end sig, because I think that's 50 damage. I'm not really sure, don't really know off the top of my head, but I know that can instantly turn the tables and put them in heavier kill percentages, same thing. But I feel I need to learn this as well, but I need to not prioritize just one weapon if I'm weak with the other. If since I main guns, blasters, whatever, and I'm weak against gauntlets and lance, because I have a hard time trying to figure out what's what input to use against them. That's definitely something you should work on, spar against someone and things like that. Alright, we're gonna go to the replays now. I don't know why I struggled to find them, because my freaking computer was insanely stupid. But let's see, I did when I get plat, I think it was right 10:30. Yeah, 10:30 was when I hit plat. But the second game before plat, I'm gonna skip to when I died. Going back to mental right here, this, I would assume he was in a higher killer percentage than me, so I was fucking instantly pissed. I was how? But since 10:30, I did spew out a bunch of dumb stuff, but I realized he goes for a lot of dares and sayers when I'm grounded. But I learned how he plays, because he always wall hooked. He never went for a recovery, because hammer is broken as fuck off stage, if I remember correctly. But as you can see in the replay, that one keeping up great mental took me to 3-stocking him, basically 3-stocking him. But as you can see, his spacing was so just he would purposely go away from me, so I learned to D-light nair, and that was easy damage, and the GC N-sig was the freaking perfect way to do some damage right there. I don't know how he didn't die still, but yeah, going back to freaking keeping a mental and adapting to how your opponent plays, those like D-like nairs freaking built damage, and now he's in red. Unfortunately, I am not good off stage. I'm very unconfident off stage, so I don't even attempt it because I don't trust Diana's blasters down sick or her bow down sick off stage. So I just usually go for the Sayers or the side sigs ground pound sometimes to get the kill. But as you can see, when we're both off stage, he doesn't go for anything like crazy. I think he tried to do a hammer side sig, and I just punished with the Sayer. That's another thing you should learn as well, is when trying to recover on stage, if you can, depending on weapon, try to like land on with like a Sayer or a nair to keep them from like them punishing you from recovering. So like it balances out. I don't know if that makes sense, but yeah. Like what I did with that stock, where I just recovered back onto stage with the Sayer, and it punished him, and it actually killed him. So with this one, I did not expect him to throw out a side sig, so I went for a neutral sig. FYI, Diana's like sigs are really strong, but I just like her because of her bow, mainly because like if I get a good bow read, I can go for a end sig, and that'll instantly spike. But like I said, keeping a great mental is the key. Because if I'm being honest, it's gonna sound really fucking cringe right now, but I definitely talked myself through how to play out, and it's dumb, but it helped me win this game and the game that got me platinum. Like I think I'm 100% sure I was like talking to myself. I was like, oh, he's gonna go for a Sayer, he's gonna go for a recovery, he's gonna go for a nair. I caught this in GC, like anything, like that GC N6 was the reason why I won that one. And I'm gonna go to the final replay, the game that got me plat. As you can see, he was in yellow, I was in white, fresh stock, thinking, oh yeah, I'm gonna easily get this. Now, I did forget to mention that my guns struggle against guitars because I tend to dodge N more than anything. I use to spot dodge a lot, as seen right there, but freaking spot dodging, it's meh. As I realized I was in orange, and I was like, my guns aren't doing anything against his guitars, so I just switched to the bow to do some damage, and it took a turn for the best, honestly. I knew he was gonna spot dodge, and he went from freaking yellow to freaking orange in the matter of, what was it, 10 seconds, I would assume? And I tried a recovery there, and I went here with a side sig, and that was pretty amazing. But yeah, thanks, and those are the tips. By the way, still plat, Diana, blasters. Anyway, yeah, see you guys later.